For some gamers, the story is the most important thing. They want deep lore and emotional dialogue. But for the rest of us, it is all about the action. We play games to chase that satisfying feeling when a hit connects and the rhythm flows perfectly. We want gameplay that makes our palms sweat and our hearts race. Today, we are deep diving into 10 games where the combat system is so good, it will make you absolutely addicted.
To discuss. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Number 1. Batman Arkham Trilogy. We simply cannot talk about legendary combat without starting here. This series set the gold standard for modern third-person action games. The free-flow combat system might look simple on the surface, but it is incredibly deep. You strike, you counter, and you keep the combo going without missing a beat. The best part is the heavy rhythm of the fight. Every punch creates a satisfying thud, and every counter animation is silky smooth. Drop into a room full of 20 bad guys and take them all down systematically without ever breaking a sweat.
Welcome here.
We want the Red Poles, the lieutenants, all of them.
Do whatever it takes.
Number 2. Sleeping Dogs. This game shows the industry how to make hand-to-hand combat feel brutal and grounded. There are no magical superpowers here. It is just gritty and violent street kung fu. You can feel the bone-crunching impact of every kick and punch you throw. What makes this game unique is how you use the environment to your advantage. You're not just fighting in an empty room. You can smash enemies into phone booths, throw them into vending machines, or drag them into heavy machinery. It is violent, it is visceral, and it is incredibly satisfying to watch the chaos unfold. Number 3. Devil May Cry 5. If you want to look cool while fighting demons, this is the game for you. Devil May Cry 5 is not just about survival, it's about style and expression. The music is dynamic. It actually changes and gets more intense as your style rank goes up from D all the way to SSS. The game encourages you to be creative. You can switch between 3 unique characters. You can juggle enemies in the air with bullets, or ride a motorcycle that turns into a sword. It's about putting on a show and feeling like a total rock star while doing it. Number 4. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. This game is absolute chaos in the best way possible. You play as Raiden, a cyborg ninja who is strong enough to stop a giant battleship with his bare hands. The combat is lightning fast and over the top. The standout feature is the blade mode. This mechanic allows you to slow down time and precisely chop enemies into hundreds of tiny pieces. You can control the angle of every single cut. The soundtrack pumps pure adrenaline metal music that syncs perfectly with the action. It makes you want to keep slashing forward for hours without stopping. Number 5. Ghost of Tsushima. Combat in this game is like a beautiful and deadly dance. It feels incredibly precise and grounded. You play as a samurai, and you must read your enemy's movements carefully. You can't just button mash here. One mistake can be fatal. You have to switch your fighting stance on the fly to match the weapon of your opponent. The highlight is the standoff mechanic, where you stare down an enemy and wait for the perfect moment to strike. When you get it right, the fights look like scenes from a classic cinema masterpiece. It is elegant and brutal at the same time.
Your hunger may beget a fine shinobi.
Number 6. Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. This game teaches you a harsh but simple lesson. If your timing is bad, you will not survive. The combat is essentially a high-stakes rhythm game. You cannot dodge everything. You have to stand your ground and deflect attacks with perfect timing. The metallic sound of swords clashing is pure dopamine. It is very difficult and punishing, but when you finally learn the pattern, break the enemy guard, and land the death blow, the feeling of accomplishment is unmatched by any other game. Number 7. Nioh 2. This is a game for players who love technical depth and customization. The combat is fast, complex, and demands your full attention. You have 3 different stances to queue from at any second. High stance for heavy damage, low stance for speed, and mid stance for defense. You also have to manage your stamina with the key pulse mechanic. If you master this, you can attack endlessly without getting tired. It demands a lot of focus and practice, but once you master the mechanics, you feel like an unstoppable demon hunter. Number 8. Sifu. In this kung fu game, your age is literally your health bar. Every time you die in combat, you revive, but your character gets older. This mechanic makes every single fight feel personal and tense. As you get older, your attacks get stronger, but your health gets lower. You have to learn enemy patterns and use your positioning wisely to survive. The ultimate goal is to clear a room of enemies without getting hit at all. When you pull that off, you do not just feel lucky, you feel like a true martial arts grandmaster. God of War Ragnarok. The combat in this game has serious weight and power. Every swing of the Leviathan axe feels heavy. The vibration and sound design sell every impact. The signature feature where you throw your axe at an enemy and recall it to your hand never gets boring. Kratos feels like a tank, but you still need strategy. You have to block, parry, use elemental attacks, and manage the space around you. It is a perfect mix of brute force and tactical thinking that keeps you engaged from start to finish. Number 10. Doom Eternal. At first glance, this looks like a mindless shooter, but do not be fooled. It is actually a high-speed combat puzzle. You cannot hide behind cover. You have to constantly move, dash, and switch weapons to survive the demon hordes. The game forces you to be aggressive. You need to perform glory kills for health, use your flamethrower for armor, and use your chainsaw for ammo. It forces you into a flow state where you are making life or death decisions in split seconds. It is intense, chaotic, and incredibly fun. Those are 10 games with combat systems that are so good they will keep you coming back for more. Which one of these combat styles is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe for more gaming content.